Shamai, hello. We got enough room on the hard drive to record for a bit more from the looks of it. Right, next up. I think we've spoken to everyone outside here. So let's check out the recruitment guild. What we also got to do is we got to talk to Fabienne at night to learn how to cook.
Right.
Accepting a bounty's not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we could fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg. Okay, that's the bounty board. Unless you're the one that gives me bounties. Recruiter, dispatcher. Ugh, the captain's gone. The Grand Cathedral's a mess, and my work keeps piling up. What? You here for the bounties? Oh, sure. Have a look. Can I take as many as I want? You can accept the bounty requests at the recruitment center. These targets are very powerful, but you'll be rewarded in kind. Bounty requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much. Let's listen. Each of these bounties are quite formidable. I wouldn't take them on unless you're really sure you're prepared. Okay. I need to slay the Mani and Manjula in the Tradia Desert south of Grand Trad. The informant at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details. Sure, I'll take that. 10,000 rewarder. 10,000 breathe just to defeat this monster. I guess they must really be struggling with it.
What you want?
This one caught your attention? It's a request to slay the Mani and Manjula that's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it will show itself eventually. The military's short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You still want the contract? Absolutely. You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of Sun Lumio Street. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into swarms of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubbed you the wrong way, though.
On you.
If you do somehow manage to slay the Manjula, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck. And try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
No deadline either. Fantastic. It increases my courage. Excellent. I'd be a fool not to. Anyone else to talk to? Oh, it's you again.
Yeah?
Have you heard the news? The state army defeated a human. Splendid, isn't it? This should free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Heesme will catch our eye. Who has Heesme? Okay, you yelled at me for listening in, so I'm not going to do that. Who is Heesme? Okay. Let's have a look around. Oh, Mustard Man, Mustari.
You there?
We need to get you, man. I don't want any of
I
that.
know.
No, nothing, none of it.
What is it?
Old three-eyed.
Blasphemy.
Oh, some nice Pepsi. Okay,
Ridiculous.
what do we have? Got these two chatting. I heard that the monster at the Grand Cathedral was slain by the Royal Army. A masterstroke of His Eminence Ford, and truly there is no other more fit to be king. Well, that's fucking bullshit. What about you two? Thanks to the efforts of the Royal Army, the Necromancer's rebellion has been quelled. Credit is also owed to Santifex Court, You Are a Liar, whose inspiring presence rallied the soldiers and boosted their morale. Once again, the one true God has rewarded our faith. Closer A. Sorry, Closer A. Okay. The other day I saw them cleaning up that monster's corpse. That whole situation was a right mess. Feels like anything can happen now, well, with no king on the throne. Definitely, mate. No telling how the allied kingdoms will react. What's going to happen if other countries were to attack us right now?
Well, I'll not loiter.
Closer A. The royal palace is taken to the skies. It's all so scary. Before, during times like this, I could pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral. Now I can't even do that.
Can't believe it.
No, I've had enough. I heard there's still a monster out at the Grand Cathedral. That blasted Elder Motherfucker, I forgot it was you. That blasted Elder Spawn is about too. It's all so ominous, we're done for. Do you not realise it's me? You can't even remember who you hated.
I'm
just incredulous.
Amidst all the panic about the human, there's a rumour spreading about a chap out there who can wield a particular sort of magic. Sorry, peculiar. Heard about it from a guard at the Grand Cathedral. Some power they summon outside of proper igniters, where they change into a monstrous figure or some such. That is such a nightmare. First there's a human, then there's a necromancer. I've had it up to here with all this chaos. Sup, homie? You lot are lucky. Grand Trad was littered with corpses until recently. Not sure how, but it looks like they've all been cleaned up. Seems we're safe for the time being. They even pacified a human. It's the capital, I suppose. If only they'd have protected Halia half as well. People are still rolling in from Halia this entire time.
Come off it.
Yo.
How did I wind up here?
Monster incidents in Tradia Desert are on the rise. It's not surprising considering all the folks travelling here for the royal funeral. However, the army's struggling with our scant knowledge of monster ecology. If only we knew their weaknesses. I hear there's a man in Sunshade Row who's versed in that sort of thing. That we'd need to rely on such a person, it troubles me.
Lovely.
I think we almost chatted to everyone. Maybe the... Hey Stroll. I guess we can hang out too if we wanted to. But I want to talk to Hulkenberg more. They say that the army didn't defeat that human. Psh, look at you. Do you believe every damn lie you hear? Whatever the case, we know that humans can be killed. They don't seem like that big of a deal now, I think. You really think so? If they're too much for even the army to handle.
I love it.
I love it. What about you, fella? Oh, you're such a prick. Okay. I heard Luis went completely mad and I was wondering what would happen next. It appears that everything has been cleaned up rather nicely. It's fine as long as we can live our lives away from any humans. This country will be safe, just as long as we place our trust in His Eminence Fortin. Indeed, in the end, maintaining the status quo is the best path for this country. Some of the other tribes complain, but they should leave if they hate this place so much. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Ah, the royal capital's ale is a unique delicacy, innit? To think I used to drink myself sick from the cheap swill they peddled in my hometown. I shall never again disgrace my body by drinking that rubbish. Hooray for Grand Trad. That woman in the corner, nah, she got nothing to say to me. Alright, son.
What am I gonna do? Eh?
Yeah, what do you think of the Grand Cathedral incident now that it's over? Is there anything to know beyond it's all become a right mess? It's all the customers chatter about now. Endless whinging of how terrified they are of humans, and I've got to stand here with our tears flowing that ale kicks in. Even after all that's happened, some of them still support Luis. Boggles the mind, I tell you. Okay. I want to spend the day with Hulkenberg. And it's about time I learned how to cook too. I love it.
My wits have left me,
Right, let's visit the informant first as well. Oh, let's hop on my sword.
What is it? What is it? Amazing.
Oh,
Fancy a bit of info?
what was it you want to know? Let's buy this Lord of Tradia Desert information.
Want in on this?
You've surely heard of the stretch of desert to the south of here. That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travellers' cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while travelling through it.
Between us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The Threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, but it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. That's good to know, actually. Stroll is... we're going to change Stroll for that. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you better know when to run. That's super useful, actually.
Amazing.
Ah, 'tis you.
Ah, 'tis you. I know there's little left to do, but wait, yet that has me more restless than anything.
Hail!
Ah, that's right. You have a moment to talk? I sure do.
Truth is,
Lately, I have felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? Oh no, I'm not really one for exercise, but also I just can't sit down long enough to read a book. Exercise, I guess. You seem like a pretty, an active lady. Let's see. Yeah, you seem like the type to work it out through exercise.
I see.
Sound enough? And thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distraction. And how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This means a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. Let's check our bond. Ooh, okay, this is going to be good to know. Ooh, Holger would may defend the protagonist from attacks on his weakness. Does it go up to 10? Oh, there's 2. It goes up to 8. Yeah, I'd like that.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us.
All right.
A fine balanced weapon, no? 'Tis for training only, but you'd never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most nostalgic. I once traded with that blade when I'd just become a Royal Guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the Prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would sleep past our commander's watch, and join a comrade of mine in the dark and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost, yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. That sounds like a worthy... What was he like? Sounds like a worthy opponent, yeah.
Well,
Sounds like he was a worthy opponent. Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is that truly you? So it is you. You've returned. Is this your rival?
Rotanth?
What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the self-same man. And who's this pup? I am a friend of hers.
nice to meet you.
I'm a friend of hers. You associate with this boy? Disgraceful. Fuck you. Fucking bloated ass pig corpse looking motherfucker. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat. You, once a proud member of the knighthood? Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like? The dirt suits a fallen knight. You are a son of a bitch.
You!
What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your fate. You're the commander? You're a fucking dumbass, is what you are.
What?
Commander, you mean yourself?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I was studying the blade. I earned both our share of honours. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission. one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare you choose your words with care. No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. You a bitch.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. Yeah, what a fucking piece of shit. Sounds like a real scumbag. He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Aoife, let us fight onwards in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust.
I have not the luxury of regret.
Oh, we got both abilities! That's fantastic. Okay. Reduces the mag cost to study the Night Lineage. And defends me from weak attack. I thought that would be on 3.
Pardon me?
Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. They don't say. Well, see you around.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take an unsparing regiment, indeed, to purge this distraction. Oh man. We should have just read a book. Hulkenberg and I returned to the others. And oh, I thought I got paid. I thought she gave me pocket money. Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is it?
Teach me to cook.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? I'd like to help you out. If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have any ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted badao. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we can do is return the favor and help her out when we can. To help Fabian prepare food, my tolerance should improve. Should we help Fabian out? I want to make red grass roasted badao.
You're a big help.
Looks like you have all the right ingredients to make red grass roasted badao. Let's get you prepped and into the kitchen, shall we? Sorry, I've got hiccups.
Next up is...
Let's see here, a red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabienne taught us all the ins and outs of this recipe.
Oh, right!
How about we make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it? You know, I trust you. You know, Gallica, I do trust you. Take it away, Chef Gallica.
So that means...
Why not? You take the lead. Can I? Let's go big then. Some milk, some fruit peel for that citrus zest, some fish eye. Oh man. Some fish eyes for flavour. The fuck have you done? Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. I can't put my finger on why, but the dish smells particularly repugnant.
Kinda weird.
Fabienne ended up having to cook the dish herself. I'm grateful to her, but I feel bad for giving her more work to do. Helping out didn't go very well, but I feel like my tolerance improved a little.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect to get more tolerance, so hey, that helps. Red grass roasted badao. I continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert, travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Exactly.
We received a request at the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monsters ourselves? A good idea, but if you were so close to leveling up,
Well then.
maybe...
Aye.
Yeah, maybe we should give Stroll a visit. I mean, we might get the rank 2 skill for him, whatever that is. Am I really fine with this? Stroll comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk to him.
Save it.
Yeah, I think today we should talk to Stroll.
Oh, I am good.
Actually, let's off with my flying sword. I don't think there's anyone new who wants to have a bit of a gab, so... Sup, homie?
Yeah.
Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I've an interested rumour out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Let's check. Ooh. Okay, obviously the mag cost is obviously good, the lower one. I mean, attack a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Okay, yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Then let's be off. I've heard tell there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamour, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
But that's...
Young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangeeth.
Rangeeth. Rangeeth, is that truly you? You made it out safely?
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness. Look how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on.
Truth is,
He served House Halatius? When our house still stood, I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangeeth, this is Eivor. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
however,
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
that's...
After the human attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Hylia, much less restore it. We've arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No, then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is a name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then I have to help. Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishkia Marquess. Marquise? Lord Hydron.
I see.
A Marquise, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for you all.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honour us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he seems to be to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself, if that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him. We don't have to set him straight. That sounds quite threatening. Let's go talk to him.
Stroll.
Let's go have a word with him. You should probably go alone, though. I don't think he's going to be happy to see me and my round ass ears.
Huh?
What? You're coming too? Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
We're friends though, aren't we?
You.
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Fuck yeah.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
More it reduces the mag cost of studying the warrior lineage, and when Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. That is what we like to see. You have my thanks as well, Sir A4. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Alright, what do I do this time at night? Back to the Hushed Honeybee. This time, we should actually go hear the story of that Mastari merchant, I think. I think that's the only thing I can think of that we haven't done at night.
Really?
There are some things you can only do at night. I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything.
Say there.
What do you
That
know?
reminds me.
Check activity. No, town
I
activities.
think...
Hey, the Hushed Honeybee is awfully busy every night, don't you think? If you have time, why not offer to help? You might increase your tolerance.
Say there.
Let's
That
not do
reminds
that.
me. Hey, remember?
As an old man who seemed happy to see me, he said he felt his connection to fairies or something. I admit his story has me pretty curious. There's something so mysterious about it. Maybe you can increase your imagination if you talk to him. Let's not do that
Alright then.
either, because we've... Okay, a bunch of shops, stalls, weapons. That magic shop's going to be open.
What is it? God, I am
I'm going to quickly check the magic shop, but I don't think they have anything new for me. Hi.
Say there.
I'll let you know up front, my wares aren't exactly legal. If you can't stomach that, then keep your hands off the merch. Oh, fuck yeah. This is what we should be leaving with. We'll take 2 of everything. You never know when we're going to need these for emergencies. And... that Praetorian cloth. That's going to come in real handy at some point. If only I hadn't bought all that shit just a second ago. We'll be back for that. That's perfect to stick on Hulkenberg.
What is it? God, I am good.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk to you. We're going to get our dialogue opened up. And I think it was going to also, it was increase our eloquence, wasn't it? Must have been.
Oh,
Greetings, Ed boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mastari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Trad, the Mastari
I
tribe.
see.
Of course, no, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public, after all. So then, any interest in our history? In why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. Mastari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Okay, this is going to be more tolerance anyway. Understanding different cultures and points of view might improve my tolerance. What do you want to do? Listen to him? Let's talk to him.
Pleased to hear it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go somewhere to chat, shall we?
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mastari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes. Okay, so... so yeah, okay, it's just obvious then. I felt so big-brained when I was like, okay, Mastari have 3 eyes, and that's why they wear a helmet, and I kind of figured that out from Zabo. No, okay, if I just spoke to this guy on day 1, I would have known by now. Okay, we all have 3 eyes. 3 eyes, and that goes for every Mastari. What's it like to see? What's it like to see you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mystari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion Sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mystari tribe?
About that.
Do only Mystari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all, and perhaps that is why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island. Oh, so you're from an island. Okay. But things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the Mash tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. He taught me about the Mystari way of life. I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance.
All right.
Okay, so only 2, yeah, I would have got the same amount if I just cooked.
Pleased to hear it.
But I guess it's good that I can do it during the day. I'm glad I checked, now I know. It may be worth telling you more. Next time, I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay,
What is it?
let's check our request difficulty. Abolish embargo is 2.5, but the bounty is only 2. Either way, you know what, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the one outside first,
God, I am grateful.
but maybe, with that being the case, I should switch out Stroll's equipment immediately. Because sooner or later, I'm going to run into that big dog, and I'm going to forget. But let me double check my information on it. Ooh, this is all going to be very useful. Aether, you take that. Max MP, yeah, you also take that. Okay, Manju is weak to ice, immune to fire, and attacks with fire and poison. Okay. In that case, Stroll, you need to swap to something else. You're going to swap to equipment. The Seeker, maybe. Or maybe we'll have you go Monk. That'd be cool. Let's check out the Archetypes tree. Stroll. You're going to learn how to punch really hard, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be cool for you.
I see.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Fascinating.
The Brawler, this is the archetype you sense from Katarina's way of
This
life.
right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the independent truth hunter, the earnest heart who sees the potential in all, striving for even greater heights alongside
All
them.
right.
1,200 Maj is required to channel the Brawler for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want you to trust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
And here is O Valiant Heart, by shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as a Brawler. I hear the voices of the past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to expand thine vitality and plunge into the fury of battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Brawler.
Yeah.
The Brawler's soul. The idea of relying on nothing but my own fists in a fight is admittedly appealing. I will dedicate my bottle, my I will dedicate my body to the battles to come. Let's go.
Oh,
Well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased my own research has come along quite nicely thanks to you. It may not be much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
A new power to wield.
Yeah, the swap. Used by a saint who allowed no evil to live. Okay, fantastic. That seems pretty good to me. Just big defense. Yeah, luck, why not, right? Luck's always good. Yeah, all of this seems perfectly acceptable. Though maybe we should start feeding some of these items into my guys. Well, let's start buffing up Stroll, shall we? Let's put some 2, 3, 4, just until he learns an ability.
Right. I could get used to this.
Hell yeah, crit rate. They'll get one at 6 as well. Maybe we should get that too. And we got to inherit something too, I think. It's very loud. We'll figure it out. Actually, let's go and see if we can inherit something now.
Where was I?
In fact, this might be perfect. We can take that multi-strike attack, and then we can have a way of fighting without draining his health. Hey, Plateau.
That's a good kitty.
He seems to be in a good mood. I think he likes you. Hell yeah.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah, let's inherit some stuff. Stroll, Brawler, and we'll take... Oh, Heat Up seems good too, though. Heat Up does seem good, but let's take Slicer.
All right.
To unlock the skill and make it inheritable, I'll need 1,600 Maj. Would you like to proceed?
Here's
Yes.
the ace up my sleeve.
Actually, maybe. I have just had one big thought. Where is Hulkenberg? Hulkenberg needs an attacking move. That's what she needs. So Hulkenberg needs some... Is hers oranger than the other ones? There is! His are... How did I not notice this earlier? They all have different colours! I feel so silly. Maybe Hulkenberg can eat some mage time. I mean, she's almost going to be... like... But for now, let's give her some warrior skills.
I see.
Just so she has like a... That looks so fucking cool. And we'll boost it up to... If we boost it up to rank 8, we can keep Slicer on.
Fascinating.
This is the warrior archetype you sensed from Stroll's way of
right
life. Its heroic embodiment is the gallant and indomitable champion of the people, who fights in the name of the weak.
All right.
450 mag is required to unchannel the warrior for the first time. Would you like an ally to unlock it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with this
Of
power.
course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolved and honoured creed, taking you form as a warrior. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. So this is the soul of the warrior. A thrill runs through me at the prospect of wielding my sword on the front lines. I shall keep to this way of life, my determination is no mere ruse.
To greater heights.
No, we're actually not going to change. We're going to do skill inheritance.
I'm counting on you.
Nope, didn't mean to do that. And we're going to inherit Diagonal Slash. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
This calls for greater measures.
I probably should have done all this a lot sooner. Probably would have helped a lot. Okay, it's weak to ice, so we don't need to change that right now. Then again... No, it's fine. We got this under control.
Oh,
Do you wish to leave this place? Let's go back to reality.
you'll come again, won't you?
Then I bid you farewell. Good luck.
Oh, this is damn private army. Oh. What to do?
Okay. So, this is probably going to be a good place to cut this for now. Let's get prepared to run directly into the desert, though.
That damned Luis. You're in a fool.
Yeah, there we are, placed at the desert. Time to save. Okay, and that's that for now. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.